Welcome to the demonstration on performing a firmware upgrade using a manifest file on a Ruckus ICX switch. A manifest file upgrade is useful when you have multiple devices and multiple different types of ICX switches that you want to upgrade to the same version of code with a single command that you can use on all devices to allow them all to upgrade the boot code and the image code without extra intervention or without multiple steps. So the first thing you want to do when you want to perform a manifest file upgrade is to download the zip file for the version of code you want to upgrade to. So here we have the 8040 code. I've downloaded the zip file already, and within the zip file what you'll see is each of the types of ICX switches that this version of code is supported on. So we have the 7250, the 7450, and the 7750. In the 7250, in each of these actually, you have the boot code, which is the boot ROM, you have the PoE firmware, you have the image files, which are the router or switch code, MIBs, and the signature files. And within each ICX switch type, you'll have the same types of files because they're all different. And when a switch performs a manifest upgrade, that switch will know which type it is, and based on that, pull the correct image files that it needs to perform the upgrade. Now what you'll do with this file is you'll extract the entire contents of the zip file to the root of your TFTP server. Now note that this manifest file upgrade process isn't supported on SCP, only on TFTP. So I've already extracted these contents to my TFTP server, so we can get into the switch now and start performing the upgrade process. So this process, like a regular firmware upgrade, is done with a copy command. And what we're going to do is, again, with the copy, we can copy from USB or from or SCP or from Flash or TFTP, but for a manifest file, we need to use TFTP. And from here, we have the options where, with the classic upgrade, we'd copy to Flash. The destination here is we're going to copy over a manifest file, so we're going to use the system-manifest option. And from here, next thing it'll want is a TFTP server address. So that's either the IPv6 or the IPv4 TFTP server address. For mine, it's 10.10.200.100. And here we need the ASCII string for the file name. So because we extracted the entire contents of that zip file to the root of our TFTP server, we're going to have to provide the directory structure where this manifest file resides. And it's stored in that root directory, which is basically the version of image that we're upgrading to. So in this case, it's 08040. And the file name itself is fi08040 underscore manifest.txt. Okay, so this is where the file is, and what's our next option? So next we need to determine where we're going to copy this to. So we can either upgrade just the primary or secondary application image, which is just the router or switch code, which by the way is determined based on the code that's running on the switch when you execute the command. So if we're running on switch code, it's going to download the switch code, and it's going to either go to the primary or secondary. If we're running the router code, it'll download the router code. Now the All Images option also copies the boot image along with the application image. So this is a single step process to upgrade both of those. And of course, if we're doing this on a stack, it'll upgrade all the units in the stack together. So that would upgrade the boot image and the application image on every unit within the stack. So let's go ahead and use the All Images option. And we will go to the secondary. And I like to go to the secondary, and it's a good practice to update the secondary. That way you can boot to the secondary, make sure everything works properly and everything's okay, and then copy that over to your primary. So we'll get the message here that says we're about to download the boot image and the boot signature image. Are we sure we want to do this? Well, yes, we're definitely sure. So let's go. So we see it download the manifest file, and then it starts copying to Flash. Okay, now the download is complete. So we can jump in here now and we can run the show flash command and see what we've got. So in our secondary now, we have the SPS 08040 and our manifest upgrade worked perfectly. So that's the process of updating a switch firmware using a manifest file on a Ruckus ICX switch. Thank you for viewing this demonstration. Hope you come back to view more demonstrations in the future. Thank you.